Hi everyone, this is Kathleen and welcome back to my random thoughts. So today we are going to talk about something that I think is really amazing and special. The reason behind that it's because I was really surprised when after I meditated and then I pulled a tarot card for today's reading. It's not just for my reading, but usually when I pull a tarot card, I ask what is something that I need to focus on today or something that I need to improve on, and not just me, but also to everyone that needs to hear it. Funny thing was, after I actually did my tarot card reading, I would listen to a podcast or I would listen to something that I'd love to pay attention with or something when I want to, what do you call, learn more. I'm a huge fan of Mind Valley podcast, and the latest topic that they discuss was just surprisingly linked to the tarot card I pulled today. So I'm not going to show you guys the tarot card, the shuffling part. I already did it earlier, just like what I mentioned. I usually do it in the morning, the moment I wake up. So I would just show you the tarot cards later on. But let's talk about a bit quick on the topic. The topic was overcoming your fear and how to play big in today's world. So let me show you the card. So this card is the nine. Yeah, it's the Nine of Swords. So basically, the Nine of Swords. Well, before I talk about it, let me ask you this: when was the last time that you actually overthink? When was the last time that you worry too much about judgment from other people, people's opinion about you, about what you do? This card is actually a call out to that, not just to me, but to anyone who are listening and watching this video and would also, go is going through something. This is a huge call out for me. This card represents overthinking, worrying too much about the things that is insignificant or something that we shouldn't really be worried too much. A lot of times in our daily lives, when something happens or when something we think will happen, we pay so much energy and attention to that, and we're so afraid of what other people would say to us. Well, guess what? Whatever you do, people would always say something to you. People will always judge you. People will always tell you what are the things that they think you should do. They are not you. You are unique, and you're the one who would know how to handle it better. And the reason why I keep showing this is because look at her. Look at her. Sorry. There. So look at her. She's just afraid. She's worrying too much on a lot of things. I'm not saying don't worry. But what I'm saying is understand the level of worry that you need, the level of energy that you need to give to a certain fear or problem. So for me, worry doesn't do anything. It just simply wastes your time. Well, actually, that's what it does. It wastes your time. It wastes your energy, your life, your day. You could have done a lot of things, but instead you decided to just lay around in bed, sit and worry about things. Fear, you're very fearful of things that may or may not happen. Okay, sometimes we do that. I do that too. Sometimes I overthink about things that I'm thinking, oh, okay, this could have happened if I won't do this, and so on and so forth. But the thing is, you have to ask yourself, am I with this issue that I'm going through, or I'm fearful of that might happen, what am I doing to make sure that it's not going to happen? Because if you're only worrying but you're not taking action in doing it or in overcoming your fear or your worry, then waste your time, waste your life away. Now, linked to the podcast about this, it's really amazing and it's super cool for me. It's because um Vision, I'm hoping that I'm still pronouncing his name correctly. Vision and Jason, the guest speaker from Mind Valley, they talked about how people actually worry too much and how we are significant in oh sorry, how we are essential and insignificant at the same time. So Jason talks about what they call this when an astronaut actually went to the the outer space, and saw how big the Earth is. And at that moment, most people would have this fear or depression that they would think, oh my God, this is what's going on, and so on and so forth. But it was more that Jason said that the astronaut actually had a what they call this, somehow like an awakening or a refreshing thought. And they said, this is how big Earth is, and this is how small I am, and I can't even see people while I'm here outside, while I'm here, in a galaxy or in outer space. And I've been worrying too much on what people would say when technically I'm insignificant. And there was a portion in that podcast where the guest speaker said that you are essential in your life, in other people's lives. And what I mean by that is because you're essential when you need to do, when you need to take care of your kids, when you need to take care of your work, when you need to take care of certain things, responsibilities. You are essential to make sure that that would happen. But at the same time, everyone will pass, and whatever you do or will not do, the world will still continue to revolve. The world will still continue to rotate, and time will go on with or without you. So let me ask you, what are you doing with your time? If you are simply wasting it overthinking and not doing things, then don't expect something to change. Don't expect that you would have a sudden miracle of huge money, of making your dreams come true when you're just there sitting around, doing nothing. And I'm not saying it's bad to pause and stop and really just internalize what's going on, but at the same time you also need to understand, when do you draw the line from that? I do pause too. When I say pause, I do sometimes take a day off in which I will not do anything. I would just be in bed and really think of things that I want to achieve in the next month, couple of months, half a year, and so on and so forth. And there are times when I really don't want to do anything. And when that happens, I tell myself, okay, I'll give you this day. I'll give you this break. But after this, what are you going to do? Then coming next day, that's the time that I'd start planning. Okay, I'd start internalizing, what do I want? What do I really want? How do I get to what I want? And then after that, I'd start planning. So again, it's okay. It's okay. It's absolutely fine to take a pause, but at the same time, you learn when to pull yourself back together and start fighting again. Okay, stop overthinking. Stop worrying too much. Whatever you do, time will move on with or without you. So, what are you planning to do? Now, I know that when you're doing that, emotions would definitely run high, like way, way, way too high, especially when you're giving your time, when you're giving yourself a time off, to really understand. This is a perfect time for you to internalize, to meditate, to pray, to really dig in deeper to your thoughts, to your emotion, and really, excuse me, understand what is happening. Why is it happening? And what do you think you could have learned from this experience? And this is funny because the third card that I pulled, well, actually, the second card I pulled from Monology is the end of a tough cycle approaches. Every cycle, every tough situation that we go through, there is an ending to that. The ending would differ or will be different depending on how you actually approach it. So if you're only overthinking and not doing something, then most likely the end would be the same, or it's not gonna make a lot of changes. Sometimes it could be worse. So what do you plan to do? Do something. Take action. And I want you to remember, guys, everyone, every single one of you, please, by all means, remember that you're always good enough. You are good enough. See? Never think of yourself as something that's not worthy of achieving things, that you are not worthy of becoming the best version of you, that you're not worthy of being happy, of being productive, of receiving things that you think you worth for. You're worth loving, and you are here, you're meant to do something. Learn that, realize that. Then once you realize what that is, then be, I can't say it here, but be, come on, pick yourself up. Stop crying. Just get up. Remember, you're a bitch. So that's it for me. So I hope you guys would resonate with the reading for today and what I discuss about the podcast. Again, let me know if the reading for today, if this is something that resonates with you. If not, that's absolutely fine as well. So this is fun. This is absolutely fun. This is my day two of doing this, and I really, really love and enjoy sharing it with all of you guys. So if you have questions, and if you want me to talk about something different, please do send me a message or leave a comment. You can also leave a comment in my Instagram and in my YouTube account. Please like and subscribe as well. So I'll be leaving the link for my YouTube here, and I hope you guys enjoy it and have a great day. This is Kathleen again, and see you guys next time. Bye.